In the last video, we talked about cross-border data transfers. Now we'll talk about one of the important document or a contract that is created when companies of two different countries want to transfer data, and that is SCC or Standard Contractual Clauses. Let's talk about that in my video today. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily get content on the data privacy, and today we are going to talk about the Standard Contractual Clause, a legal document or a set of clauses that you put in your agreement when you are moving the data from inside the European Union to outside the European Union. That means any country that belongs to European Union, if personal information of the users or data subjects of European Union is being moved outside European Union, then there has to be a standard contractual clause between the two companies, the sender and the receiver. The purpose of this is to ensure that there is a standard data protection level that is achieved between the two countries, and they become compliant with each other and they become compliant with the requirements of the GDPR. They just want to make sure that there is no violation of the data privacy in cases when the data is being transferred from a European Union nation to a non-European Union nation. The key elements to this is that it's of two types. One is when you are moving the data from one controller to another controller. So a European controller to a non-European controller, right? So it could be like you're using a cloud service provider of outside Europe when you are yourself a European company, right? So in that case, a European personal information is being transferred to outside Europe. So that's a controller to controller kind of a SCC. And then you have a controller to processor where the controller resides in a European nation and he sends the data out to a non-European third-party vendor to process the data and get the desired results out of the processing of that data or that personal information. The safeguards, there has to be a clear obligation between both the parties. You are moving the data out from one country to another country, so there has to be an absolute clarity on what kind of protection and what kind of processing rules are going to be applicable for the data moving out, so that you ensure the security as well as the rights of the users. The European Union follows GDPR user rights, and therefore if you do this properly, then you ensure that the data subject rights are also taken care of outside the Europe, and you get a legal protection under the GDPR. GDPR compliance governance are taken care of when the data is being moved outside a European nation for processing. What kind of practical implementation it is? It's an agreement. So there are clauses that you need to put or make a part of your agreement when you are signing an agreement with a third party outside the European Union. That would include the mechanism of transfer of data and the mechanism of processing of data at the destination country, or the mechanism of even storing the data at the destination country. These agreements need to be updated from time to time, looking into any changes that you see in GDPR, and then you should conduct a due diligence of the third party. Is that third party complying with the privacy laws of his own country? If not, what actions and what are the important points that they need to comply under the GDPR because they are taking care of the data of a European Union individual or data subject or user, right? And the standard contractual clauses should be maintained there, and you should, as a European country, conduct regular audits of the third party to make sure that the SCC clauses are taken care of and the information is processed as required by the GDPR, and the movement of data outside the country is also well controlled and well established. The SCCs would change regularly and you should keep them updated as and when there is a change in the law or as and when there is a change in the data processing mechanism of your company. So that's about SCC, what is the standard contractual clause and what is the purpose of having it. I will try and see and put in a case study about the same in some later videos. If you like this content, please press the like and the bell icon. Share my YouTube video channel with your friends so that they can subscribe and gain their knowledge. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.